Counting down to first pitch from Petco Park. It's interleague baseball. Next on the show. Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, it's interleague baseball. The first of a two-game set between the Minnesota Twins and the San Diego Padres. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Yeah, and these two-game series are so tough in terms of the travel. You're in, you're out, usually within 36 hours or so, and it's really hard to get into the swing of things before you've got to pack up and turn your focus somewhere else.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Twins, as their order will read like this. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. The leadoff hitter makes his way toward the plate, and we are ready for baseball. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 7-11.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. And that's in there, 2-1. And the pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. So one away here in the Minnesota first, and with that, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Marco Scudero will stand in here, 1 for 4 in Sunday's ball game. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Joe Mauer will get his first opportunity now. Currently the American League's leader in stolen bases. Ball one. For Scudero, he's at second with his 9th two-base hit of the year. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Well, if you break a guy's bat, you've almost always made a great pitch. But here, he might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
Number 61 will dig in now in a run-scoring spot, and they've got the right man for the job here as he currently leads the American League in RBIs. Low with the slurve there, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Still a base open here, so you don't have to come in with one if you don't want to.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Here's Bud Black's starting lineup for the host Padres. Then it looks like this. They'll match up against a former All-Star here, right-hander Irvin Santana. Defensively, the Twins will align themselves like this. Yonder Alonso will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Padres, first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. And the catch is made, 1 away.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit. And all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
Alexi Amarista will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. High strike there, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And this ball will be chopped foul. That's right back. Oh, and that's off the second. No, he'll get to this one. And who knows what might have happened had that ball not hit the bag, but this will go down as an infield single regardless. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. Justin Upton will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least, currently 3rd in home runs in the National League. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as this catches the outer half.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
It just overmatched him there. It's a 1-2 fastball, and this is right by him. Absolutely no contest.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. Hunter has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Padres leave 1. We've played an inning. No score. Corey Hunter will stand in, ranked 4th currently in the American League in stolen bases.
Corey Hunter.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball. 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. Full count, 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Let's go, guys. Come on. Strike.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. And Kemp will drift over for a look, but this is going to find the seats in right, a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And it's a fly out to start the second, one away.
And this is one of those at-bats where if you're on the mound, you got to be saying, look, Uncle, I'll just lay it in there. You know, in the end, they get the fly out, but boy, it sure took a lot of pitches to get there.
Danny Santana will stride in. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one.
Come on, Padres.
2-0 now.
He's showing pretty good patience here for a rookie. Those were 2 tough takes, but he's got it to 2-0.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 7, shortstop.
Brian Dozier will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now, is this one of those situations where you'd maybe think about taking third here as well?
Well, you probably don't do it with nobody out, and you definitely don't do it with 2 out. So if there was a time to go, this is probably it.
Spinning a throw back to second. Don't want to forget about it. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. Might have an idea something's up here. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And the opening salvo is fired here as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, you know, he got a whole lot of this one, but he didn't get it all. And in the end, that's the difference between a flyout and a booming home run.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
This guy's swinging anything.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
And now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Here's an easy strikeout.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now a ball lined toward right center. And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki.
Mission accomplished there with 2 away. You just want to give your pitcher a chance to hit here this inning instead of leading off the next one. He does it with a solid single there.
Irvin Santana will dig in here. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike 1.
He swings at anything.
Ball 1.
No, that's the ball. Ah.
Hit on the ground towards first. On to the bag with it himself is Alonso, and that's out number 3. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. Minnesota leads this one 1-0. Derek Norris will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line. And that'll put him in a good position here with a runner on second and nobody out.
Will Myers will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with one out.
Here's a good fastball that time as Santana jumps ahead, 0-1.
Well, obviously, you want a base hit here and hopefully tie this game. But a ground ball to the right side, that wouldn't be so bad either.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back in standing. Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. Hit hard toward the right side. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Jed Jerko will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
That is such a fluid swing for a young ball player. He's just all over this pitch, drives it right back where it came from for a base hit.
Will Middlebrooks will be the batter. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Come on, base it, down!
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Myers with his lead at second. Now the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Dale Thayer will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. If he can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball, that could be huge.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so he probably won't be working the corners.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now, 2-0.
Oh, my gosh, he is falling apart out there right now. That's the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't he know that?
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, I think 2-0, you're the pitcher, you got to be taking it.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Now the pressure will really start to mount out there. That strike zone's going to feel like it's the size of a soup can right now.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
How about a big inning right here, guys?
And this is hit well towards the hole. What a stop. Scudero on to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
Oh, man, I'm going to give him a 9.5 on that play. He'd probably get a 10 if they could have turned 2 there, but I'll tell you, just getting the force at second was good enough for me.
Yonder Alonso will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Let's shoot.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Let's go, Pod.
And this will be fouled away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
And with 1 away, they were hoping to get the double play up the middle to get him out of this. But they wind up only getting 1 on the play as that run comes home to score on the fielder's choice.
Alexi Amarista will dig in. He singled his first time around. swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Number 70 will start things out here with his guys down a couple of runs already as we begin the third.
Let's go. Shut this guy down.
And he takes ball one. Line hard, but foul. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And the third inning has started with a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season. And the Twins are back within a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
And you know, the only way you're going to tie this guy up on the inner half is if you go up and in. If you leave it belt high, he can handle that pitch, and he handled that one all right.
Marco Scutaro will stand in here. He doubled his first time around.
Marco Scutaro.
Soda. Ice cold soda.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike.
Oh, yeah.
And he takes a cold strike, too. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
First baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer will dig in. He popped out his first time.
Get the double play.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
Let's go, Bob. on now. Let's get a K right here.
On a pretty swing from Mauer as he launches this ball to deep right field. And that will clear the out-of-town scoreboard for a home run. So it's a two-run shot for Joe Mauer, number 14 on the season, as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, and now that's the second home run that he's allowed here in just 2+ innings of work. And no question, they've had his number here in the early going, and now they stretch the lead out even further.
Number 61 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 61.
All right, Padres.
And this is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. There to take it is Alonso, 1 away.
That's a good pitch right there, inside part of the plate. Just too tardy of a swing to get the hands through the zone. And as a result, it's just a little humpback liner and an easy out.
Torrey Hunter will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Strike him out.
Slurve in there, strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
And Torrey able to lay off that one. It's 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Fouled back. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Man, and you talk about a turnaround from the top of the second. This has been a real bounce-back inning for him here in the third.
Santana.
Danny Santana will stride in. He walked and came around to score his first time. First pitch coming. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Probably his best located pitch so far. Right on the outside corner, and that's the spot he's going to need to start finding.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Come on, bring on the team.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Twins are out in front, 4-3. Justin Upton makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Left fielder, Justin Upton.
Come on, Justin.
Ball 1.
Close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it was, it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
And Upton a bit early on this one as this is hit well, but well fouled down the left field line. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Here it comes. Fouled straight back. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, this is a fastball away right here, and you're going to see him get just a little bit too pull happy trying to tie this thing up, and it's not going to work.
Matt Kemp will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Good movement there on the fastball as Santana gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
You can do it.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Now here's a hard hit ball back up the middle past Santana and into center field for a base hit.
I tell you, both of these teams have come out swinging the bats well so far. That's 9 hits between them, and this is still just the 3rd inning.
Derek Norris will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Number 70 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
And you'll see this again. This is a slider that backed up on him a little, and this looked like for sure it was going to fall in. But actually, it was hit a little too hard, and they're lucky to keep him off base there.
Will Myers will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance.
Come on, Flyers!
Kemp not going. Here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Let's go, Padres! Let's go! Woo!
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Yeah, and I figured this was just a matter of time with 2 outs. He figured if he could get himself into scoring position, then a base hit could tie this ball game. And now they're going to have that opportunity as he makes it there safely.
Now a look and a throw back to second. Back in standing. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Jed Jerko would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Let's go, Pod!
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. 2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Number 70 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. Score holds at 4-3. Brendan Morrow is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Brian Dozier will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Shortstop.
Let's get a K! Come
Brian
on!
Dozier.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Come on, Padres!
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. And now he runs up to bunt and drops one out in front of home plate. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 8, Kurt Suzuki.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Get your burgers.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Irvin Santana will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Irvin Santana.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
Water. Get your water here.
Here's a ball lined into right center. That's going to get over the head of Jerko at second, a base hit.
And on the mound here, not only did you get burned by an opposing pitcher, you got burned by an American League pitcher. That's adding insult to injury there.
Number 70 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Come on now. Let's get a game right here.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Come on, Blue. That was a strike.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Padres, let's go.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
And it looked like he was on his way to breezing through this half inning. But then a base hit, now a walk here with 2 away, and that's opened the door for these guys to maybe do some damage after all.
Let's go, Padres.
Marco Scudero is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Oh, a tough play from his knees. He got him. What a play. And the side is retired. Twins strand a pair, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. Jed Jerko will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Second baseman, Jed Jerko.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. One pitch on the way. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that's the kind of year it's been for this guy so far. Even when he gets fooled, he still finds a way to get an infield single out of it.
Will Middlebrooks will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time.
Time for sacrifice.
Now the first pitch. Circle change, too low, ball 1.
Come on. Advance him.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Get that runner in scoring position.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Will Venable will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Will Venable.
Let's keep the inning alive.
Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
The next pitch will be number 74 for Santana here tonight. Ball 2 now.
Well, I think he's getting frustrated with his inability to get ahead of hitters. This is not the kind of guy you want to fall behind 2-0.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres.
Keep hitting alive.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
20-21. 2-1 count. Come on, Pod. Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now, the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Yonder Alonso will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And there he goes towards second. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Number 40 will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 40.
Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Joe Mauer settles in to start things out for Minnesota.
Put him away.
He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. 2 low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Goes the other way with a curveball here, and he got a lot of it out to deep left. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Now batting, number 61.
Number 61 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Oh, no way.
Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label. This is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
Corey Hunter will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. In some of these interleague matchups, guys are facing rookies, guys they've never faced before. Advantage hitter or pitcher?
Well, I'm always going to say it, advantage pitcher. Until you see what a guy's got how he lets it go. You're just flying blind up there.
And Torrey able to lay off that one. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Alexi Amarista will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1-2-3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Justin Upton will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Hard hit down the line. And this will get by Mauer, and down the line, it's a fair ball.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that, and now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Matt Kemp will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First pitch on the way. Too low, 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
You can do it.
Santana will go over to first here, and the runner back. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Grounded to third. Scudero back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Danny Santana will stand in now to lead things off in the Minnesota 6th.
Left fielder, Danny Santana.
And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time, as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Man, you get flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Brian Dozier will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Swing hard liner to left center. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him. Around third and being waved on home.
Boy, and that play was just an absolute mess. I mean, if you want to see a manager lose his mind, try letting a guy score from first on an error. And that's an absolute gift of a run there.
Kurt Suzuki will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count, because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Vargas has moved out into the on-deck circle, so that'll signal the end for Santana in this one.
Here we go, guys.
And this is low, ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 70.
Number 70 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins get a run on 2 hits. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Twins lead it 5-3. Ryan Presley is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 57, Ryan Presley.
Derek Norris will step in to get the Friars going here in their half of inning number 6.
Derek Norris.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Inside and low, 2-1. Too high that time, and it's 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now after the leadoff walk, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So let's see if they can use that as a springboard to a big inning.
Will Myers will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in the 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And a changeup that time that's lifted in the air out toward left. Santana will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The second baseman, number 9, Jed Jerko.
Jed Jerko will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Ready now on 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. hard hit ball back up the middle. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. On to Mauer, it's a double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Twins 5 and the Padres 3. Back here at Petco Park. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Nick Vincent will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Clint Barmas is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Marco Scutaro will start things out here for Minnesota, with Joe Mauer on deck to follow.
Leading off for the Twins, second baseman, Marco Scutaro.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Under it now is Kemp, and he'll make the play for the first out.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Joe Mauer will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Kemp is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Number 61 will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Up and in for ball 1.
1-0.
Five runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Amarista has got it, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. It is stretch time here at Petco Park. The Twins are in front, 5-3. Will Middlebrooks will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, Will.
And here's the first pitch. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
The second baseman, number 12,
Clint Barmes will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. First pitch coming.
Here we go.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and Barmes is gone, 2 away.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Yonder Alonso will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Come on.
Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Dives, and he makes the catch. How about that for an exclamation point to the end of the inning? Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Corey Hunter will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Minnesota, right fielder, Corey Hunter.
Line hard deep into left. Upton has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. A good performance thus far by the visiting Twins, and they lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at our line scored at this point.
Santana.
Danny Santana will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time.
Throw it by him.
And he'll try and catch him by surprise here as he drops this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Here's a ground ball hit the other way, and it's going to make its way into left field for a 1-out single.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field, and this guy's no different. He just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a 1-out single.
Brian Dozier will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Runner at first here, one man out. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. He's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit high and deep, heading toward the corner in left. And that hook's just fouled. Boy, not by much more than an inch or two there. Runners off for second. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Three and two, here it is. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Amarista ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
This ball is not hit all that hard, but still, that's a nice job of ranging back onto the outfield grass to take it in.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Swing and a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And this is taken in by Upton, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota, and it remains 5-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Caleb Thielbar will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Eduardo Nunez will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Alexi Amarista will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. So sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now here it comes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Here comes the cue.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Fouled back. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing, and wouldn't you know it, here's a ground ball to the guy fresh into the ball game out at short. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
And they had to have that. This is the inning where a leadoff guy is critical. Now they've got a few options here with a speedy guy on first to start things out.
Justin Upton will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
2-0 on the way. He's running towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's taking a big gamble right there because you'd love to have that guy in scoring position, but you're down 2 runs. So if you get thrown out, you can forget about having the tying run at the plate. Fortunately, he gets in there ahead of that throw.
Here comes the 2-1. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
One thing that's happened in these last 2 at-bats, it's driven up his pitch count. That's now 14 pitches just to the last 2 batters.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Line drive, base hit left field. And now third base coach Glenn Hoffman's going to wave him on home. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now. Tim Stauffer is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 22, Tim Stauffer.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
Upton.
Matt Kemp will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
A bit of a gamble right here. Remember, he represents the tying run. But this is a team that won't shy away from taking some chances. And he's into second base here with nobody out.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back in standing. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
Well, this is a big roll of the dice here. I mean, you're the tying run. Luckily, though, this works out and gets him to a spot where he can score on just a sac fly. But if that didn't work out, you might have just run your team right out of the ballgame.
Good release on the circle change. 2-1 now. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw will be in time for the first out, but meanwhile that tying run has come in to score.
And here he knows all he needs is a ground ball to tie this thing up. So that's all he's really shooting for, and he gets it done.
Derek Norris will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Will Myers will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Lined hard toward short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. B.J. Upton will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 2.
And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sean Kelly will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Eduardo Nunez will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Eduardo Nunez.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Number 70.
Number 70 will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3.
Come on now!
Here's the first pitch to him. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in Game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Now a swing, and here's another chance down there at third. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Marco Scutaro will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, it looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Sit him down.
The 2-0. Fouled straight back. Line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Don't get rattled.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer. We'll see if he can find a gap somewhere as he's got the possible go-ahead run at first with 2 down. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. Throw on to Barmas for the force, and that'll end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Will Nieves is set to go now as we lead off the bottom of the 9th.
Catcher, Will Nieves.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
On the ground down the first base line, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Will Middlebrooks will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And they'll go back down in the zone this time, but it's the same result, a ball, and it's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
When you're already in the hole at the plate, the last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what he's doing up there. That's a second time he struck out in the ball game, and it's another instance where his pitch selection is really doing him in.
Clint Varmus will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Here comes a 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. This remains a 5-all ball game. Number 61 will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Third baseman, number 61.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Let's check this out again on show track and see if this was a good call. It's a slider and it's on the outside corner. Home plate umpire's right on top of it. I don't know how you could really complain about that one.
Corey Hunter will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold serve, then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Danny Santana will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Down go the Twins in order. This ball game still tied 5-all. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brian Dunzing will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning.
Number 52, Brian Dunzing. Now playing left field and batting the 7th spot.
Yonder Alonso will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10.
Leading out for the Padres, first baseman, Yonder Alonso.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. Number 70 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but he's definitely off to a slow start, so he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Alexi Amarista will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. And a ball, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck is B.J. Upton. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Bases are empty, one man out. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Grounded, foul. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. It's starting to look like this one's going to go another inning.
Left
Great.
fielder, B.J. Upton.
B.J. Upton will bat here. No official at-bat, but he's scored a run thus far. First pitch on its way to Upton. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now the pitch. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And Mauer will step on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Oswaldo Arcia will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11.
Arcia.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's put together 2 spotless innings so far out of the bullpen. I think a third would be above and beyond the call of duty.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
You know, once you get into extra innings, every fly ball here makes you go, whew. But this one didn't have a whole lot behind it, so we're going to keep on playing.
Eduardo Nunez will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Now the 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, number 70.
Number 70 will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And there's ball 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a liner towards second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. This remains a 5-all ball game. Matt Kemp will get us going now in the home half of the 11th.
Right fielder, Matt Kemp.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And Hunter will put this one away without much effort for the first out of the inning.
Well, any time you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Liriano will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. Trying to keep the ball down here as this one finds the knees for strike 1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Will Myers waits on deck. Here's the full count offering. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Next for the Padres, center fielder.
Will Myers will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a 2-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Will Nieves will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And they've come back to win it here in 11 innings.
Well, you know, once you get that guy to third base, there's a ton of different ways to get him home. But you sure as heck don't see it happen this way very often. This is a tough way to lose a game.
Player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Padres win it 6-5. Good night from San Diego.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres: 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Sean Kelly. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Brian Dunzing. He falls to 0-3. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available from the Gaslamp Quarter or 12th and Imperial trolley stations. MTS buses are also available outside the park on the 4, 11, and 25 routes. And service on the 3, 5, and 16 routes is available a few short blocks away on Market Street.